my daddy, baby.
Okay.
Excuse me. Alright guys, I am back. Hello, hello. Hopefully this thing gets
Nobody there.
Okay. Great. Alright, just wanted to make sure everybody can see.
It's me.
Okay, right. You guys can see this a little bit better. Great. So I'm going to be finishing. Hello, Cynthia. I'm going to be doing the lining for the leather bag. I already did the tabs on the side yesterday, so I did everything for the exterior. Now we're going to work on the interior. Hey, baby. Are you going to go to the back with Daddy?
I am, but I need to just make sure I get my experience points for the day
Okay, gotcha.
on your lives.
Oh, thank you for getting your experience points for the day.
Gives you more credit.
Bring my table
Well,
over
maybe
here.
that after I finish drinking my hot chocolate.
Next to me. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. You guys can probably see a little bit better, hopefully. Okay. All my lights are on, everything's on. Okay, so with the lining, we are going to be working with the lining. I need to make my zipper pocket on the inside. I need to make my cargo pocket for the inside, and then go from there. So I've got this zipper. So these are the front and back pieces. This is the
Or vice versa.
pocket that I'm going to be making for an iPad or something like that, just kind of fit inside of it. So this is not part of the pattern. This is something that I'm doing personally, just so you guys know what it is. It'll kind of like fit in to a side seam, so you could slip something behind it and in front of it, but it's not going to be in the middle. It'll be closer towards the back. So actually I can make this separately. And cargo pocket. This is for, I don't know what these were for. What are these for? Oh, these were for the pocket pieces. But I'm not making out of that. So, okay. Cut a couple extra pieces that I didn't need. That's fine. So this one here, I'm going to be sewing it up here and having it so that she can open it, slip herself inside, and close it. So let's do that first. All right, so this is not part of the pattern, but it's something that I wanted to do. Oops, I forgot to hit the do not disturb. Did you guys see that? Hopefully you didn't hear that. All right, so I'm gonna have pretty sides out, and then I'm gonna cut this off here because I wanted to make sure this is gonna fit in nicely and snug, but not too loose like you see it. So, and I have to cut it back a little bit. I didn't want to cut it until after I sewed it together. I think that was Tori that sent me a message. I had asked her earlier if she was done with all of her Christmas makes. Cynthia, can you hear me okay? I forgot I had my earpiece in. I can take it off if I need to, but I don't want to disturb anything if it sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit on top. I had some time, so I decided to go ahead and finish up while I had some time. I hope you guys, this Monday's going pretty good. I think I had a pretty good Monday today myself. I slept most of the day, actually. I took some Dayquil, and it knocked me out. Who else takes Dayquil and gets knocked out? Like, I'm like, seriously? I get knocked out from Dayquil? Hey. I guess so. Okay. No! Geronimo! Yes. That's okay. Good happens. Okay, and then that's going to be the zipper pocket, and that's large enough for a iPad, even with a case, to go inside here. It fits kind of snug back here, but it's plenty long enough for it. I don't want to go in completely up to the seam allowance, so a lot of my designing aspects happen at the cutting table. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'll grab all of my clips that fell on the floor. Because it would not be alive if I didn't knock something out. Me and my friend Tori were the same. Okay, all right. Joining stitch length. So this is the pretty part of the pocket right here. And I want to scooch that down just a tiny bit so that it's not too tall, but then I'm going to just make sure it fits. And I'll fit the iPad just like that. So I'm going to bring it up just a little bit for the seam allowance. Perfect. Okay. I had to audition it. Make sure it all fit. So this is going to act like a pocket inside of a pocket kind of situation where you could still put something in the back, and you could put something inside here. That's long enough. Even even the iPad can go back here if she needed to. Even a small Chromebook. The idea is to make sure that these sides didn't go into the side seams, because that helps with bulk. I'm flipping it this way so that I could see the curve in the back. Okay. There's going to be a little bit bulk at the bottom, but not as much on the top, on the side seams. Okay, so this interior pocket with the zipper pocket is done. If you wanted to make this smaller, you could have it done a little bit more and have it more like a floating one. You could, even though that like half of it could be just one piece, so that the back is completely a pocket, and then this part here is only like half a pocket, so you don't like lose things in it. You could definitely do that as well. Okay, for the cargo pocket. Now, for the cargo pocket, I do like to measure down and make a line, even if it's just a score. Okay, and then make that into the top. Oh, actually, let me see here. Same thing here. Are any of these long enough? Ooh, they are. So I've actually make it so pretty sides are touching. Flip it, and then okay, that'll work. I'm trying to do a cargo pocket that's not too thick. The waterproof canvas sometimes is a little too thick. These are supposed to be the interior zipper pockets. I forgot I wasn't doing that, and I cut it anyway, so oopsies. So you're only going to need one of these. Let's see if I can make that into another pocket somewhere. Love a good cargo pocket. I think cargo pockets can work really well with a lot of different applications. Let's do a top stitch. And I might even go as far as actually picking out my design for the logo that I want to make with Tori. Okay. Where did I put it? Just had my little scroll. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Inch and a half on both sides. That just helps score it so I don't have to worry about marking it. Okay, so I'm going to fold it at that line. And stitch it. I'm doing a very, very, very thin seam allowance, like for the top stitch. Like it's barely on there. See that? It's barely on that seam, on that edge right there. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing with the other score mark on this side. Much better. Yesterday was kind of stuffy and a little cold kind of coming on thing. I think it was just a change of weather. But other than that, I've been doing awesome. How are you and your mom doing? How was Thanksgiving? I can't believe I haven't heard from you since Thanksgiving. You might hear some random squeaking and screaming. That's just my son. He's in the room with my husband. But they're just watching The Masked Singer. Okay, I think that'll be really good right there. Yes. I'm going to do my side seams and then my sides. I'm sorry, my side seams and then my bottom seam. So this is how you make a pocket to really have some depth to it. Oh my God, Arizona. I love Arizona. I really do love Arizona. This time of year, Arizona and Nevada, beautiful. But Arizona is gorgeous. I love the sunsets in the desert. Now, how long did it take you guys to drive there? Since, you know, Mama has an aversion to flights. Okay, so that's the center, so I'm going to line that up right there and there. It's so slow. I started that bag for Christmas last year. It's still not done. Really? Is it this one, the Mighty Messenger? I cut mine out the day before last, and then I did the leather exterior yesterday on a live, and then I was like, well, I've got time, so I can go ahead and knock this out today. Mama drove 3 days. I flew 5 hours. Seriously, you let her drive by herself? We're gonna have a serious conversation. Well, I'm not gonna assume that you let her do it by herself, but still, come on now. Ayo. I know, she grown. I know, she grown. But still. I ain't gonna lie, I would have flown too. I'm trying to create the pleat, but for it not to be in the seam allowance. Which is harder said than done. Yes, the Mighty Messenger. Oh, goodness. I love this bag. I think it was... What's holding you up? Why is it taking so long? You usually don't take too long making bags. Wow, you're done with that popcorn already?
Only had half.
Oh. Daddy had the other half?
Yes. We said that. We established that earlier.
Okay. I was to bring my cat. She wiggled away and ran under my bed. What?
Her dad came, her cat came over and ran up her bed.
Oh, goodness. Oh, she was supposed to come with you, but then she wouldn't come out. Oh. Oh, that's not nice. That's why I like dogs. They're not as temperamental. I've had my share of cats. Okay, so there's the cargo pocket. Nice deep cargo pockets. You can put charging things in one, a water bottle in the other one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so I've got both of my bags. Find my centers. I know, she's gonna love it. She's been staying off YouTube when she sees me pop on because she knows I'm making her bag for Christmas. So she's being really good about not peeking. lining. It's a lower gusset. She's gonna love it. I know. My baby girl gonna love it. I think New Year's Day, Tori and I will be doing the Lola bag, and we're doing it with a little bit of a flair. Because, you know, you can't do anything just simple, ever. What's the fun in that? I was in the airport bawling like a big baby. Oh, you poor thing. I know, and the time crunch, really, especially during this holiday season. Oh. You poor thing. I feel bad because I know you had very good intentions of taking her with you. Okay. Let me do this one first. Yep, it's gonna fit perfect. I do this one for basting first, and then I do the seam allowance in a second. Hitting the side of this one over here, the little pocket piece. Well, hello, Landa. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm just finishing up the lining of the bag. I'm gonna do the basting first, then I'm gonna go around and do the actual seam allowance. Yeah, I think my daughter's gonna love it too. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. I was gonna have my headset in. I was hoping it all turned out really well. Yeah, okay. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I had a moment of like, what am I doing? And then I realized, oh yeah, we're attaching it to the other side. To the other piece. Don't worry about got me. I have issues sometimes, but it's alright. Just gotta keep on sewing. So I'm thinking that with the Lola that I'm making on a New Year's Day, yeah, New Year's Day, I am going to be making the Lola, and I'm gonna make a hot pink with black accents. I think that'll be really cute. So there's the inside. So this is a zipper pocket. And then it goes all the way inside, 2 cargo pockets. And this zipper pocket goes all the way inside as well. It's really nice and deep to the bottom. So, and it also has a little space. This side also goes. So she'll have plenty of room to put things in different pockets. Awesome. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to go through and do it all over again. You tried for over an hour to get her all. Oh, you got there at 5 for your 6:45 flight? Yeah. Yeah, that could be hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your cat wasn't cooperating. Did I run out of bottom? I sure did. Biscuits. At least it wasn't on a top stitch. Yesterday, I did it perfectly to a top stitch, and I was like, yeah, buddy. Now, technically, I could just use another color and it not be seen or whatever, but at this point, when I go to doing top stitching, I don't want to have any problems, so might as well. And I'm kind of scarce on bobbins because I can't for the life of me find where all my other bobbins went. Like all my empty ones. I'm like, I don't know where they went. I don't know. Like they're somewhere in storage or something. I don't know anymore. Phew. Excuse me. And the sneezing has started. And maybe you will pull out your foot bag and finish it. There you go. Finish it, girl. I like this setup. Do you guys like this setup? I hope you do because I think it's going to be good. I think maybe just a little bit more this way, just so you guys can. There we go. See a little bit more of what I'm doing right here. Yeah, that's better. You can see what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to like literally leave my tripod with my phone holder like right where I leave it, you know what I mean? So I don't have to keep readjusting. But sometimes I can't see the other side of the camera, so I have to kind of like wiggle things to get out. But so as you can see, turquoise is my color. Tori made this for me last year for our gift exchange thing. Well, it's not even a gift exchange. We just are like package pals. I meant to ask her what happened with the post office that customs she sent me something and then it got returned because something to do with customs. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I don't even know what happened. I was like, I don't either. So she's got to ask. Not too shabby. Okay, so that's done. So now I've got to turn this. No. I have to take this one and put it inside that one. I'm taking my back flap, my flat piece, and pushing it out of the way, and then putting these two together. So I want my cargo pocket to be towards the back. So I'm going to put it in like this. No, cargo pocket to the front. Does it really matter? Not really. If you wanted to put in your strap tabs on this side, you can. Okay, so right here, I really want to make sure that I open up that seam right there. And push that down to really get this up. You have to manhandle it. It's okay. Just really manhandle this. Because there isn't much room. You really just got to push that down. And pushing down is the flap. Just want to take it, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is one part where I would say do not skip on clipping a lot. You need a lot of clips to secure everything where it needs to be. More clips are better. Have to work that into that seam. There we go. not, the leather has a little bit more flexibility in it than this waterproof canvas does. So sometimes you just have to help it kind of shift a little bit if needed. Okay, see, that looks nice. I'm going to close that all the way around. I am going to leave an opening at the front, right here, because I need to turn it right side out through somewhere. So I'm going to make a mark. If you didn't want to turn it, you could do a drop-in lining. Yeah, that should be big enough for me to turn it out. Use my wire looking things to just help it along. Treat it as though it's a 3D object, that it is. The side that you leave open is going to be the side that does not have the flap. It is harder to get that to tuck in and do a top stitch with the flap in the way. But the front piece here that doesn't have the flap is easier for you to top, just fold it down and then top stitch. Turn it right side out. If you want to, you can trim some of this right here up. Actually, I'm going to do that because that's going to reduce the amount of bulk for my top stitching that I need to do. And all of this kind of helps a lot to really just make sure. Makes a big difference what you make your lining out of, because that can make or break how difficult it is to get this stuff out. If it's not as flexible and pliable as this is, it could be in big trouble. So see how that worked out really nice? Wow, that's so pretty. Hold on. Let me just tuck this in. Put it in there. really getting it in there just to kind of, look at that. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so now we have to do is take this and fold it down. You can use some double-sided tape here. Will help. Just kind of tuck it in. My kids don't have school tomorrow. Sierra's still at grandma's with Luna, and Junior's here because he had to go to swim practice today. No days off in swimming. Except for actually Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Okay, I'm going to clip it all the way around to then do my top stitching. If this is really thick right here, you don't have to stitch over that. You could stop right before it, pull your threads to the back, and then start over here on the other side. Nobody says you have to go all the way around in one swoop. It's your bag, you're the boss. But these go in the wrong direction. Okay. And then look at that, that fits up here perfectly. It looks like there's like a little hidden pocket back here. I wonder how many things she's gonna lose in that pocket. I'm gonna have to ask her, did you check in the back pocket? Watch, I'm gonna have to ask her that. There we go. And since I did this pocket, this flat piece further down into this back seam here, because I did it that way, it's not in the seam, it's not as thick, especially with leather, because that's like, that'll be like 5 pieces of leather right there, and that'll be just way too much. It'll be way too thick. So I don't have a compound walking foot machine. I have a regular straight stitch industrial sewing machine. And yes, it's industrial, but there's still limits to it. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from back here, because this is the back, and then work my way all the way to the front. One, things are supposed to be here. Let me start with this part here. Just pull everything out of the way, line it all up. If you have a skinny foot, you could probably use it here, or even a zipper foot might be really nice because it is kind of running on that edge. Okay, because right there it's very thick and I don't want to have to try to go through that. So your bag. You do your top stitching when you want to make you happy. It's going through a lot of leather right there, so. Okay. Look at that top stitch. Oh, look at that. Isn't it so pretty? It's nothing like working with leather. I'm sorry. Leather is just this beautiful thing. Alright, I pull my threads to the... I'm gonna pull these this way. You're gonna hear something kind of crazy. I'm blind without my glasses, but then I can't see with my glasses up close. It's the strangest thing. Recently happened. Okay. That's such a pretty color. Oh, thank you, Io. I bought this. Oh, I think the year before you guys came for that's the Shinova workshop that we did. The year before you came is when I bought this at Tandy Leather. And I have been holding on to it. Wanting to make something very special. Not yet, but almost. Look at it. Like, I don't get it. Why don't you get, baby? It's a messenger bag, baby. Alright, so let's open that up. And then I'm going to put this.
What if yours not live?
She's not. She knows not to be on the live. Like that. Right there. And then I'm going to stitch down and over. I got to put a piece of tape on that because it's not going to stay by itself. And I can't clip it because it's too thick. But I don't want to put tape where I'm going to be stitching. that's not in the middle. Okay, that's in the middle. Okay. We're almost done, guys. I still have to do the crossbody strap, but I have to go through my storage and find my 1.5 inch cotton webbing that I purchased. I bought a whole bunch of it, but it's somewhere in storage, and it's beautiful. Either like the navy blue to kind of like offset the ear, and then I kind of put like some colorful things in it. You'll see. But as far as that, I still gotta go this way. I'm like trying to figure out which way am I going. Knock that down. Okay. Pull this to the front while I can. The mushroom accent. Yeah, I made her a Triskel wallet from the mushroom vinyl, and she loves it, as do I. And so that one just worked out pretty, very, very pretty. Excuse me. Just tying it off right now. I will be putting a Chicago screw through it as well, more for like a fancy accent, but also to help with the strap connector, really holding weight. Look at that, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I'm gonna put a Chicago screw right there. Let's do the next one. You going to bed, baby? You can't go over there. Because my camera's over there and I don't want you knocking it down.
What?
What did you just do?
I did nothing. I didn't touch nothing. I did nothing. I actually did nothing. 3 legs. 90.
Do you see how it keeps wiggling?
That ain't me.
Do I have a ghost up in here?
Probably. You probably have Casper.
Casper the friendly ghost?
I don't know who Casper is. Never watched it. You never let me watch it.
Dude, you're the one that's scared of everything. I can't have you watch something and then you're like, oh, I got nightmares.
I'm not scared of Percy Jackson. Yet. Or Harry Potter. Mama said I'm scared of everything.
Okie dokie. I asked him if he was going to bed and he said no.
Because I didn't know.
You need to wash your hair.
I actually did.
You got let it sit a little.
That hurt.
Okay. Good night. Good night. My chair keeps rolling backwards. Let's see. Almost there. Good night. My fingers don't want to work. There we go. Turn. All right. This is the last of it. These, like I said, I'll have to do the crossbody strap when I find my woven, my cotton woven straps. Okay. Perfect. All right, now let's do our Chicago screws. One and two. I'm just going to put one there and one on the other side. You do not have to have a rivet press to do this. It does make it a little easier, but you don't have to have one. Stand up and yep. I need to make it a little wider with the all I will. There we go. Not too shabby. Okay, put the back side of the screw there. Actually, it's better if I do it with that coming through on this side. There we go. Is that pretty? A little bit of a thing there. That's gonna be cute. Okay, let's do this one. I love that screwdriver. I've had it for almost 3 years now. And I don't have to charge it that often, which is really good. And then also, it's magnetic, so I don't lose things. And then it's just so easier. Hey, Jaded! Girl, you're coming in here towards the end again, girl. I'm sorry. It's that time difference. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My friend Barb says it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay. So there it is in all its beautiful glory. It's got the side connectors, really, with the rib. Oh, hold on, you guys can't see that. Let me back you up just a little bit. There. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. Okay. You see it? Okay. So the front flap opens up. There is an entire pocket area there. There's a large zipper pocket compartment. And then the bag, the body of the bag, and then 2 cargo pockets. Nice and deep. You can fit a big bottle of water in there. Lots of things can fit in there. Okay, here we go. And then in the back, we have that nice little accent piece and then a nice deep pocket as well. So we have got lots of pockets, lots of cute things happening. Isn't it cute? I think she's gonna love it. Just beautiful and tons of pockets. I know, right? Aya, it's so cute, so cute, it's so cute. It's a cute little bag. It's like a little baby bag. Not really. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this live. This one took a little over an hour just for the lining. So see, these little details for the exterior really made a difference in timing. But I think it turned out really nice. I think it turned out perfect. I love the modifications. I think it just made it a little easier to work with leather. And it might also work better with vinyl. So hopefully you guys can take some tips from this and use it on your bag. Io, go ahead and finish it up. She's got it back. She started last year, she said. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to be going live with Tori on New Year's Day, making the Lola. And we're doing applique and a few modifications. So happy holidays, guys. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next week. All right, thanks. Bye.